Okay, we'll see. Okay, maybe that will work. Okay. We'll wait here, Sean, because I told everyone to come back at 11:15 because I had to fix something on my computer, and then we'll finish with notes, okay? So jot these down a note if you're in your notes if you haven't yet, and then we'll continue, okay?
Alrighty, will do.
Okay, perfect. And once they all join us, we will start back up.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Hi, buddy. Sincere, I figured it out.
Good.
Yep. So once we'll wait, give everyone just like another minute
Oh,
or
it's
so.
Casey.
What's that?
It's Casey.
Oh, it's Kate. Hi, Casey.
Hi, Casey.
Oh, T's here. Anyone else with us? We have Sean, T, Sincere, Casey. Anyone else? Oh, look at this. Dream team.
Good team.
Okay, we'll just see if Famata joins us and maybe Kaylani, and then we'll finish. Notes aren't very long, and then we'll still have plenty of time to do our worksheet together. If not all of our worksheet together. Let's just see real quick. Anyone else? Okay. They'll join us once they get here. But let's write down our surface area formula. It's super easy, not confusing. Okay. So our base area, since it's a circle, is pi r squared. And then our lateral area, it's kind of goofy, but it's just part of the formula, is pi r L. And then why don't we label this? L is our slant height. But what's nice about this, it's just calculator work. It's not very difficult. Remember, R is our radius, and the L will be our slant height, which is this guy out here that will either be given or we'll have to find. Should we flip to the back and try some problems?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on though, but it's okay.
Oh, did you get your formula down for Mata?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're with us. We haven't done anything else yet.
Issues.
Okay. So it says find the surface area of the cone. So let's start off with our formula, pi r squared plus pi r L. Okay, so we need two things. We need our radius and the slant height. So let's start here. Do we know what our radius is?
Nope. Yes.
Is it 4?
Yep, right here. That's our r. So 4 squared plus pi. We said our radius was 4. And then our slant height is, do you guys see how this is slanted right here?
Yep.
Yep, so that's our slant height, so times 6. And now we just have to simplify. So do you guys remember what 4 squared is?
16.
Yep. So we'll have 16 pi plus, and then 4 times 6 is what?
24 pi?
Yep, 24 pi. And now we add those pi's together. So what's 16 plus 24?
You found it.
Oh, 40.
Whoa.
40. And now just so we're all the same, let's take 40 times 3.14.
Come here.
So that's approximately, I got 125.6.
What'd you say? 40 what?
40 times 3.14.
Oh, yeah, I got the same thing.
Same thing? Good job. Proud of you. We try the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, I'm gonna write down our formula. So do we know what our radius is right now?
Is it 10?
Sure is. This guy's 10, so pi 10 squared plus pi,
And 12.
yep, 10, and then Sincere just said our slant height is 12.
Whoa. At a point, Sincere.
Okay. Do we know what 10 squared is?
Is it 100?
Sure is. So we have 100 pi plus, okay, 10 times 12.
120?
120.
Yep. 120 pi. Now let's add our pi's together. So 100 plus 120 is,
220.
yep. Okay, now everyone take 220 times 3.14 in your calculator.
Oh.
I got
It's
Six.
big.
691.2.
I got
Yep. So that's if you use pi, but if you use just the 3.14, it's something like this, right?
Yeah.
Yep, but if you use the pi Python, you're right. Inches squared. See, this is pretty easy, isn't it, when we can plug into a formula?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not so bad. Okay, let's try this one. It's a little different. Start off with our formula here. Okay, this time, what is our radius?
8.
4.
See, you want to say it's 8, but do you see how that line goes all the way across?
Would
So
it be
I want
half of 8?
half. Yep, what's half of 8?
4.
4.
4. Good work. And then our slant height this time is?
8.
Yep. There's it right here. Perfect. Okay, 4 squared we said was 16. And now what's 8 times 4?
32.
Yep. Good work. And then if we add our pi's together, 16 plus 32.
48 pi.
Yep. And now take 48 times 3.14 or the pi button.
150.72.
That is exactly what I got. Feet. That is exactly what I got. Feet. How do we feel about that one?
Okay.
We're okay?
Not too bad.
Okay. Now this last one's just a little goofy, but we'll figure it out. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna shimmy
I'm
my.
so sorry. I'm so late. I did not look at the time, and I totally spaced on the meeting.
Thanks, girl. Just join us. We're fine. Plenty of time still left. Plenty of time. Okay. So again, we're going to start with our formula. Pi r squared plus pi r L. Okay, do we know our radius, folks?
I'm going to say it's 5.
Nope, that's actually the height of the cone.
Whoa.
Ah,
Yep,
so that's 12?
yep. So 12 is our radius, so pi 12 squared plus pi. We said our radius is 12. But now look, do we know what our slant height is here?
No.
Nope.
We can find it because look, what kind of a triangle do we have here?
Right.
And what theorem can we use to help us find our?
Pythagorean theorem.
Yep, so let's go to the side over here and we'll write it. So it's going to be 5 squared plus 12 squared equals L squared or X, whatever letter you want to use. Okay, what is 5 squared?
25.
Beautiful. 12 squared?
144.
Yep. Now we got to add those together.
169.
Beautiful, beautiful. You guys are rocking. I think we should always do notes this way. This is way more fun.
Yeah, plus it's interactive.
Yes, I think this is what we're going to do. Okay, do we remember what the square root of 169 is?
13.
Yep.
Woo.
All right, so we just found our slant height to be 13. And now we can simplify like we've been doing. So we just said 12 squared was 144. But now we got to take 12 times 13.
156.
Yep. Let's add those pi's together. So 144 plus 156.
300.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
300. Good job. And now we're going to take 300 times 3.14 or the pi button.
942.
942.
That's what I got. Feet squared. Oh, guys, we have so much time. We can still do our homework together. This is perfect.
Woo!
Okay. Naomi, if you want to come back and rewatch this, or you might even be able to catch on during the homework and you won't even have to finish your notes if you don't want to, okay, girl? See how this goes with us. But your homework is this yellow worksheet. Can you guys find that in that stack of papers? It's yellow and it says surface area of cones.
Actually, I have the PDF pulled up.
Oh, squeak me out.
I'm gonna put the date today. Okay. Let me know when you guys are ready to start. I don't want to rush anyone.
Okay.
Oh, you guys
I'm
already
ready.
got it? You're good?
Ow. Ow.
Okay, you let me know when you grab it and then we'll do it together.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, there's a train.
I live right next to the so
That must wake you up when it happens during the night or during the day.
Trust me, from my bedroom window, I can always hear the train or the racetrack.
Can you? That's awesome.
Well, I have a
So it's like randomly throughout the night, oh, there goes a train, oh, there goes a race car.
there's always this one guy who drives by my house and revs he with his engine. It's so loud it bugs me. Sometimes I want to scream out the door.
And then there's other times where it's a police car. So then it's like, why?
Right?
Why do I have to be in a noisy part of the neighborhood?
Doing a high speed
It's like
chase.
for me, I legit live like what 3 blocks from the police station. So every time there's cops, I hear it. I'm like, okay.
At least you must feel safe living that close to the police station. I
Yeah,
would.
but no.
My old neighborhood, I used to have like 3 cops on my street.
That
And so,
live
like,
there?
was every corner, and so it was like nice because you felt like a little bit safer.
Right, that's
And,
what
like-
I would think too.
And some of them like worked day shifts, and then some of them worked night shifts. So like there was like one of the cops were at least home once during the day.
Right, always home. That's nice. Did we all find our worksheet?
Yep.
Okay, let's start with number 1. It says find the slant height. So remember we have that right triangle here. So what theorem can we use?
Pythagorean.
Yep. So we're going to have 15 squared plus 8 squared equals x squared. Okay, we might get some big numbers, but that's okay. Anyone remember what 15 squared is?
255.
Close, 225.
Oh.
You're close though, girl. Okay, 8 squared is?
64.
Yes, ma'am. Now let's take 225 plus 64.
I got 289.
That's what I got. And now we just take the square root.
17.
I love when we get whole numbers, don't you?
Yeah.
Makes things a lot easier.
It does. Okay, perfect. Let's try number 2. This time, though, they're trying to trick us, but we're smarter than them.
We have to use Pythagorean theorem on this one too.
We do, but what would this radius up here be?
18 is
Wouldn't
9.
it be
9.
80?
Yes, it would be 9, because we want only half of it. So we'll have 9 squared plus 12 squared equals x squared. Okay, so 9 squared is,
81.
yep. 12 squared is 144. Now we have to add those together.
225.
25.
Yes, 225. Good work, team. And it's nice because I think we're getting another whole number.
Yep.
Did you guys get 15?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good job. All right. Let's try some more. Shimmy this up a little bit. So it says find the surface area of the cone, round to the nearest whole number. Oh, nice. We can just round to the nearest whole number. Okay, so I'm gonna write my formula, pi r squared plus pi r L. Do we know what our radius is on this first one?
Oh, 9.
Good job. So pi 9 squared plus pi times 9. Do we know our slant height?
22.
22. Okay, now we just simplify. What's 9 squared?
81.
Good job. Now we're gonna get a big number, but that's okay. We gotta take 9 times 22.
Oh,
198.
254?
Oh, you're a little high. We should get 198.
Oh, okay, wait, sorry, I was ahead.
No, that's okay. That is okay. Now we can add our pi's together. So 81 plus 198.
270.
279.
Yep. And now we can take 279 times 3.14.
876.06.
Yep. So if we round to the nearest whole number, should we just do 876?
Yeah.
Okay. Meters squared. All right. Sweet. Let's try 4. So we'll have pi r squared plus pi r L.
Do we
Okay,
have
this time, what is our radius?
8. No,
It's
6.
a 6.
6. Good job. And then what would our slant height be?
10.
10.
10. Okay, so now 6 squared we know is 36 pi. What's 10 times 6?
60.
Yep. 36
96.
plus 60 is?
96.
Yep. Now what is 96 times 3.14?
801. Right? I don't know.
301-ish?
Yeah.
Are we okay with that?
Yep.
Okay, centimeters squared. Okay. Let's try 5.
Half.
Pi r squared plus pi r L. Okay, this time, what is our radius?
9.
Yep, good work. Do we know our slant height on this one?
Nope.
40.
No.
That's the height. So now what do we have to do to get that slant height?
Pythagorean theorem.
Yep, so we're gonna have 9 squared plus 40 squared equals x squared. So we know 9 squared is 81. 40 squared is a huge number.
1,600.
Yep.
Wait, what was it?
1,600.
Yep. Good work. If we add those together, we get 1,681. And then if we take the square root,
41.
yep, good job. So now we can plug that into our formula. Okay, let's see here. So we know that 9 squared is 81. Now we have to take 9 times 41.
369.
That's what I got. Good work, team. Now let's take 81 plus 369.
450.
450. Now we can take 450 times 3.14.
1,413.
You are incredible.
8.
Yards squared. Okay, let's cross off 7 and 8. We'll do 6 together, and then we'll go to the back and see what's on the back, okay? So let's do one more on the front, and then we'll switch to the back.
Okay.
Okay, pi r squared plus pi r L. Okay, do we know our radius?
Yep.
4.
It is 4. Do we know our slant height?
10.
Beautiful. Okay, from here, 4 squared is 16. 4 times 10?
40.
Yep.
8 plus 40.
Now what is 16 plus 40?
56.
56.
Beautiful. You guys are rocking it. Okay, 56 times 3.14.
175.84.
So should we round to 176?
Yes.
All right.
So we don't have to worry about pi till the very end.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Holy moly.
Okay, let's flip to the back.
I used to cross up 14, 15, and 16.
Should we do those ones together?
Which one?
14.
Okay, let's cross off 9 and 10. We don't need to do those. We just did a bunch of cones. We're over the cones. So let's go down. Let's start with 11 and see what happens here. Can you guys see 11 okay?
Yeah.
Okay, it says identify the base of the solid, name the solid, and count the number of faces it has. Oh boy, this is going to be a
I
review.
don't get this one.
Let's do it together. Okay, so let's label. We'll do B for base. So remember the base is kind of like the bottom. So what's my bottom shape down here?
Triangle.
Yep, so our base is a triangle. If we want to name it, is it a triangular prism or a triangular pyramid?
Prism.
Yep, because both of the sides are flat. So triangular.
Pencil?
Yep, prism.
I couldn't get what you guys were saying. My internet was being so bad.
And now the faces is how many sides it has. So let's think it has a top and a bottom, so that's 2. And now how many walls build up that top and bottom? So there's 3,
Right.
4, 5.
How'd you get 5 again?
Okay, so do you see how there's a bottom
Yeah.
and there's a top?
Yes.
And now we have to count all the way around. So there would be 3. The rectangle in the back would be 4. And then this rectangle on the side would be 5.
Okay.
Okay.
If we're gonna like take a test on this, like how would we take a test?
We're not.
We don't.
Don't even worry about it.
I thought about it, like even my other classes, I'm like, how are we supposed to take like tests, like at all?
I don't know if
They
how
usually
you
substitute to Google
Yeah.
Forms,
Yeah, I don't even know how we would
which
really.
And
also
they do actually use the Google Forms to
is
make it into
iffy.
a quiz.
Because like even if we did like sometimes if they do a Google form, like they lock the screen so that you can't like open a tab. But I'm like, we have phones. So
Right.
I'm like, either
Yeah,
way.
so it's really kind of like
It's
Yeah.
impossible.
do anything.
Pointless.
What I
And
was
like
like,
even if they were
See,
like on a Zoom call while doing the
got all
test,
the answers right
I
while
guess
looking at
it
my
probably goes
phone.
off the
No.
honor system, like the
I thought about that, but anyways, because I know a lot of other kids have done tests and stuff, but I mean, I guess it's just a lot of honor system.
I was just gonna say, but I feel like I think teachers just know going into this online learning that a lot of the stuff we're just gonna cheat on just because it's just too easy to not cheat, right?
Right.
I
It's not
mean,
worth
it's
it.
all online based, and a lot of people can have like another device that they could use. So yeah.
Plus, you might just cheat the system, like figure a way, like to actually get to another tab.
Right. Okay.
Wait, Blondie, if we're done with cones like completely, why are we doing 12?
Hey,
Well, should we just do 12 because it's easy? What's our base shape on 12?
It's a pyramid, right? No.
Number 12 is a cone.
Yep. So this base shape is what?
circle.
Circle. Its name is a cone. And it has one face, just that top part is a face.
Oh, so then 13 is a pyramid.
Yes, ma'am. What's our base shape though on 13?
It's a triangle, right?
No,
No,
what's a rectangle, right? Down here?
yeah.
And you guys said it's a pyramid, so it's a rectangular pyramid.
I can't spell pyramid right.
Okay, now how many sides make up that shape? So there's the bottom. Then now how many triangles make up that point up here?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so we have this one on the far side, so there's one. The one in the back would be 2. This one on the side would be 3, and then this front one would be 4. And then the bottom rectangle is
5.
5. Okay, let's cross off 14 and 15, and we'll do 16, and then we'll be done.
Oh, wait, do we cross on 9 and 10?
Yep, cross off 9 and 10 too.
Yay.
Wait, so do we even have to submit a picture? Can we just show it to you and call it good?
Yep, okay, I have Naomi, Famada, Sincere, Sean, Casey, T, Kaylani, and Violet. I'm gonna give you guys bonus points for coming on. Did I miss anyone's name?
Woo!
Does Kaylana count?
Yeah. Did I get everyone's name? So I'm gonna give you bonus for showing up, and then I'll just mark you guys having your homework done since we did it together. Is that
Yeah, I
okay?
mean, I have the sheet right
Alright,
here
I'm
in my
cool with
hand
that.
I'm doing this on.
Blondie.
Oh, Mace, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Just stab myself in the neck with my pencil.
Okay, let's do
Do
16,
it.
and then we'll be done. So this one, we're finding the surface area of the cylinder. And remember, that's 2 pi r squared plus
15 pi r squared.
2 pi r h. We just have to plug into this whole thing.
Oh, I missed it.
Okay.
Okay, do we remember what our radius is?
Is
Five.
it 5?
It sure is.
Woohoo! I feel bad for my
And then what is our height?
7.
Is it 7?
7. And now we just simplify again. Okay, what is 5 squared?
15
25?
25. Now can we take 25 times 2 quick?
Hang on.
50.
50. Okay. Now we gotta do a lot of multiplying. Okay, what's 2 times 5?
10.
10. And what's 10 times 7?
70?
Perfect.
10 times 7.
Now we have to do 50 pi plus 70.
120.
Yep. And now take 120 times 3.14.
370. 376.8.
So if we round to the nearest whole number, can we say 377?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey folks, I'm so proud of you. I will put these grades in right now. so you don't even have to worry about it. And then if you want, we'll do the same thing on Wednesday at 11 o'clock, okay?
Yeah, that could work.
Okay, I miss you guys. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Have a good day. Have a
Bye.
good lunch.
Yes, good lunch.
All right, so do we get the full 5 points?
You sure do, buddy.
Yay.
Cool.
And extra 25.
Okay, see ya.